Hey guys, how's it going? It is JTJudgment here and I hope you're all having a fantastic day wherever you are watching this video as always, and welcome back to the channel today for another FIFA 17 Ultimate Team Legend review. And today guys, we're going to be taking a look at one of the only legends in FIFA 17 to possess the 5-star skill moves. We've already taken a look at Pele guys. If you are interested, you can check out my channel and you will find that there. So that leaves the one and only, the 87 rated Jay-Jay Okocha. A few of you guys have requested this review. I apologize for me taking so long to actually get this out onto the channel, but today's the day guys, so sit back, relax, and let's see if Jay-Jay Okocha is worth it, in my personal opinion anyway, in FIFA 17 Ultimate Team. So when it comes to stats with this card guys, on the card he's got 84 pace, 80 shooting, 81 on the passing, 90 on the dribbling, 35 on the defending, and 58 on the physical. You look at his in-game stats guys, some of the best ones: 86 composure, 91 on the agility, 88 balance, 87 on the vision, 90 on the ball control, 92 on the dribbling, 86 on the long shots, and 87 on the shot power. I'm not going to lie guys, when I saw those long shots and shot power stats, I knew exactly what I was going to be attempting from game one with this card, and that is shooting from outside the box. And going straight into what I thought about this card, I'm going to go straight into what I thought of his long shots. I gotta say guys, I was slightly disappointed. Actually no, scratch that, I was very disappointed with this card's long shots. You know, from his in-game stats, I was expecting him to score quite a few for me and at least, you know, challenge keepers regularly, but he just wasn't doing it for me guys. You know, he was just not putting the power needed behind the shots to score long shots consistently in this game. You know, I was putting 3 to 3.5 bars of power behind all the shots that I did take from outside the box, the same as I do with everybody else guys, and he just wasn't getting the job done. So personally guys, in my opinion, long shots is something really, it doesn't work with this card, you know, but that's just my opinion. Moving into the other things that I did like guys, his pace was alright as well. He has got 84 pace on the card. For a centre attacking midfielder, that is decent pace to have, and let's face it guys, when it comes to pace and FIFA, if you can get it anywhere on the pitch, it's going to improve the player slightly, you know, it's how it works, or at least it's how the game works for me, you know. So pace wise, no problems there from me. His dribbling was fantastic. Now obviously the main selling point with this card is going to be the 5-star skill moves, like I said at the start of the video, and I'm pretty sure we all know that Jay-Jay Okocha is one of the only legends available in Ultimate Team that possesses 5-star skill moves. The only other player to do that is Pele, and the price difference between them guys is astronomical. So if you want a 5-star skiller legend, then Jay-Jay Okocha is definitely the more affordable option. And he's also got the 4-star on the weak foot guys. I personally didn't have much of a problem with his weak foot. You know, he did challenge keepers a couple of times inside the box, and that moves me on to the weaknesses now guys. There are quite a few weaknesses that I did find with this card. Okocha was one of the players for me that I found just about the same amount of strengths as I did weaknesses. He was a very, very balanced player for me. The weaknesses is his strength. You know, he is a player that is very, very, very easily muscled off the ball guys. It is something that you should consider before buying this card, and it's something that should be slightly obvious when you use a player like Jay-Jay Okocha. He's not known for being one of the strongest players in the game, so definitely be wary guys. Okocha is a very, very weak player, judging from what he was like for me. His aerial ability for me wasn't the greatest as well. Now using a player like Okocha, aerial ability is probably not very high on the list of priorities. I do understand that, but for reviewing purposes I do have to get it in the video, and I did test it guys. I did try using him as a striker, crossing into the box regularly, and it just wasn't working guys. So aerial ability is definitely a big weakness with this card. His passing for me was off as well. Now it's something that I was hoping was better than it actually turned out to be. You know, for me, his passing for me really wasn't the greatest. It's something that you really do need in your centre attacking midfielders. You want them to be assisting your strikers as much as possible, and unfortunately guys, he just wasn't getting the job done for me, you know. I think I played about 15 games with this card guys. I think he scored about 14-15 goals, and he only managed to get 1 assist for me, and for a centre attacking midfielder, it's not something I want to see. You know, I want them to be bagging assists as well as goals. His positioning for me was very inconsistent as well guys. Now he does have medium attacking work rate and low defensive work rate, and if you look at his in-game stats guys, he does have 78 on the attack positioning, so not really the greatest stat to have there guys. And he was just the sort of player for me that just didn't want to make runs on his own, and I did try, you know, passing the ball to him regularly to take long shots, etc. etc. And I found myself looking for him a lot more than I would like to have done, you know. So positioning for me, it did stick out in my mind while I was using him. It was just off for me, guys. You know, he did find himself in pretty stupid positions regularly for me. And I was hoping, you know, if his long shots were better, then his positioning wouldn't have been as bad for me, because he would have been outside the box regularly and I'd be able to score some fantastic long shots regularly, or at least attempt to score them. But seeing as his positioning as well as his long shots were terrible for me, really not the best combination to have in a centre attacking midfielder, you know, and especially with a legend, it really did disappoint me while using this card. And lastly, guys, the last weakness that I do need to say with this card is his stamina. It's something that I noticed after every single game. After every game that I did use Okocha, I did have to use a fitness card. He was losing more than 10 fitness after every single game. I went into the squad screen after using him fresh, guys, on 99 fitness. After one game, he would sometimes be nearly 85, which makes him one of the players that loses the most fitness for me personally than I have ever used in FIFA 17. It was crazy how low his stamina got for me, you know, very, very, very noticeable in game. So bottom line, guys, basically, I thought Okocha was borderline decent. You know, he really wasn't the greatest, definitely not as good as I was hoping he would be for me. Personally, I would say he is only worth buying for your team if you are an expert skiller, if you know exactly what you are doing with the 5-star skill moves in this game and you can pull them off to perfection. Then JJ will probably perform a hell of a lot better for you than he did for me, guys. But me personally, I am not the greatest skiller, guys. I fail completely when it comes to using the 5-star skill moves in this game. I do try, guys, but I fail miserably in the process. But that's just my opinions, guys. If you used Okocha, let me know your opinions on him in the comment section down below. I'd be very, very interested in hearing your opinions on him. Go ahead and drop a like, guys, if you did enjoy. Subscribe today for more content to come soon. And as always, please take care, and I will see you all next time. Ta-da, guys.